Tomorrow will be better because God says. So there are days when life feels heavy, when prayers seem unanswered, the future looks uncertain, and our hearts are weary from the struggles of today. Yet in the midst of it all, the believer holds on to one unshakable truth. Tomorrow will be better because God says so. The assurance of a better tomorrow is not built on wishful thinking or human optimism. It rests upon the promises of a faithful God who never fails. His word declares, "Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning." Psalm 35. That means no night lasts forever. Darkness may linger, but dawn is certain. The God who created time has also ordained seasons, and no season of pain or trial is meant to last beyond his appointed time. When Israel wandered in the wilderness, uncertain and afraid, God reminded them, "For I know the plans I have for you," declares the Lord, "plans to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you hope and a future." Prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Even when everything seemed lost, God had already written a better tomorrow for his people. The same God who spoke those words still speaks them over your life today. He is not finished with you. Each new day is an unfolding of his mercy. The prophet Jeremiah also wrote, "Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness." Lamentations 3:22-23. Notice that, new every morning. Every sunrise is a divine reminder that God has not forgotten you. He renews his grace daily, and in his mercy, yesterday's failures do not define today's blessings or tomorrow's promise. Jesus himself confirmed that the Father watches over every detail of our lives. Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Matthew 6:34. That is not a call to ignore reality, but an invitation to trust the one who holds the future. When you place your tomorrows in God's hands, you discover peace in the middle of the storm. The psalmist David knew this truth well. Though he faced battles, betrayal, and fear, he could still proclaim, "I remain confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living." Psalm 27:13. What confidence, not merely in heaven someday, but here and now. In this life, he expected to see God's goodness. That's the heart of faith, to believe that because God is good, the story will not end in despair. So when today feels unbearable, when doors seem closed and prayers seem delayed, remember God's promises are not void. He is still at work behind the scenes, turning pain into purpose, sorrow into strength, and delay into divine timing. For we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Romans 8:28. The God who brought Joseph from the pit to the palace, who raised Lazarus from the tomb, who turned the cross, a symbol of death, into the greatest victory in history, is the same God writing your story. And so we can say with confidence, tomorrow will be better, not because circumstances promise it, but because God himself has spoken it. He is faithful and his word never fails. Hold on to hope. The night will end. The sun will rise again, because God says so, and his word stands forever. The grass withers and the flowers fall, but the word of our God endures forever. Isaiah 48.